You excited for your birthday? It's my birthday, so I know you want to ride.
You gonna start the show or? Oh my gosh.
Welcome back to the Cool Comic Show. I am your host, Damien, and as always, I'm joined by Galactic Mr. E, a.k.a. Mr. E. I almost forgot for a second, a.k.a. Easy.
Forgot my name?
I feel like it's been so long since we've done the intro, but it's only been a week.
It's been a week.
Today is a very special episode. So up until this point, we've been watching the episodes on our own for Young Justice, and then we come together and do a quick review. But today is the finale, and as we promised to you all, we are doing a live Raw reaction. Live meaning we're recording it, quote unquote, live, and then obviously you'll see it after.
It's
so
live for us.
Yeah, it's live
Not
for us.
for you.
We are here to watch Young Justice Season 4, Episode 26, Death and Rebirth. And if you've been playing along all season, the first letter of each episode has spelled out subscribe to the Cool Comic Show on YouTube. Yeah. Kind of crazy that they put us in the show, but quick shout out to the show's creators. We appreciate that.
We know that guy. Don't worry. Yeah.
So yes, we're here to watch the finale. I don't want to spend a lot of time because I've actually been looking forward to this. So we're going to start this, and then we'll do a quick discussion right after. This is kind of a new setup we're doing, so I'll kind of have to figure out if things go wrong technically, but we should be fine. For 27 minutes, it's actually longer than the other episodes.
Heck yeah.
So let's start.
I mean, they have so much to answer, so those extra 4 minutes are going
Yeah, you know what? Hey, they did correct us. Last week, we kept talking about, they only have 22 minutes, and they said, nah, fuck you, we got 27.
Exactly.
So... All right, let's start this episode of Death and Rebirth of Superman?
Yes.
Oh my god, look at this.
Oh my.
Do you see? What
is...
Let's put everyone in here. Huh? The very next final battle for the planet Earth.
Did you know that Jesse McCartney and Jesse McCartney and Jesse McCartney...
Did you know Nolan North and... Did you know that Kari Payton voices 37 characters in this show?
Yeah.
All right, anyways. If I start screaming at one point, if I get into it, you know what it is. 30 minutes, let's go.
Don't worry, I'll judge you.
Do you remember DC Universe when this intro first came out, Doug?
Remember DC Universe when they gave up on that after like a year and a half?
Oh, cutscene. Wait.
Cutscene? It's not a video game.
I have a theory.
A game theory.
It's not like this. Honestly, I'd kneel for Zod.
I mean, yeah, he's pretty.
Look at him.
He's pretty.
I'd kneel. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, I forgot all this was happening, by the way.
Not his necky wakey.
Fucking Superman is an Oompa Loompa hanging out.
He's just limp.
A pimp with a limp.
Galactic. That's me.
I didn't know you were in this show, Doug.
Yeah, I'm Jesse McCartney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just me and my beautiful soul.
Superboy looking like a half crayon over here.
I hate that he's missing an eyebrow.
Dare I say, by the way, out of these 4 seasons, best intro.
Honestly, true.
I know people like the original one, but this one's such a good like spin on it, and just the way they have the intro with the characters, it's. I
like the little small details that you see the B07 and the B09 and stuff,
and it switches to their Justice League number.
Yeah, I like that shit.
God, what a good show. This might be it for how many years for Young Justice, so let's enjoy it until the comic comes out, and then
and then cry because it got canceled again. Here's hoping, though.
5 minutes earlier. So Nightwing is alive.
Oh shit, she faked everybody's death.
Okay, so he was faking.
I got slapped by a rogue Kryptonian. Might have killed me, but I rolled with it.
And cut yourself to fake an injury.
Forehead bleeds.
He actually, damn, this guy's like a fucking wrestler. He did cut it. Yeah, pure wrestling.
An old Batman.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was true. I did notice Saturn Girl jump at the last second.
Our best trick. One we've gotten way too good at.
How many fake deaths we have in this show?
While the rest of you
77.
Except Superman, who stood up to sell the illusion.
only to be taken down by the Metropolis? Tigers, Zatanna, and Cowboy.
Yeah, they're all there.
Let's go.
Where's Rocket at?
What about Rocket?
She didn't make it.
But I mean, like, she's somewhere.
just gets worse
Right?
and worse.
She's with Wally.
But we'll have to
Right?
Yo,
later.
if Rocket and Wally jump out,
I would literally just.
I'm nutty.
Oh, not him spitting that out.
I know.
I'm done with this. This shit off my hardware, bro.
The fuck out of here. Go back to Mars.
But we can take the Fortress's Zeta tube to Metropolis.
No go. The Zods destroyed it.
Began already driving Baby originally. It came in Bioship after.
That's a good question. I can't remember.
Yo, Zod's kind of thick.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'll kneel for him.
Oh, season 1. This is actually one of my favorite moments, favorite episodes from season 1.
I wasn't trying to. No, the thing is, I'm glad. Connor, these are my parents, Jonathan and Martha Kent. We're all hoping you'll accept them as.
This is actually the first time we see this meeting.
I'd like that, Connor. Meet your nephew.
Oh, wow.
Jonathan said.
Jonathan, let's go.
I think I'm gonna like being your uncle.
We didn't see them meet before either. We just saw them after.
Have we seen Jonathan Kent before? I know.
Yeah, John's a kid. Yeah, Superman talked to John about Superboy dying.
Oh, okay. A couple of times.
Kryptonite.
Yoink. Got a blast.
Yeah, squad roll up.
Not you getting hit by a bus in the air. Imagine.
Wait, what did it say? Miniature live the... I couldn't read what she said. I tried to read it quick.
She said, hit him with that buzz.
Miniature levitate, I think she said.
So grateful you came when you heard your mother's psychic scream.
I'm looking at you
Ooh.
again. I know you're afraid of a
Get on your ass, McGann.
but you're a ball of sunshine hiding a terrifying demi-goddess. When the time comes, you can't hold
Oh, she's gonna go wild.
Let's
She's gonna
go.
pop
I've been
off. She's
waiting.
gonna go fucking
Unleash the beast.
Yeah, Rocket's gonna come out. Is Wally coming?
Oh, no. Ooh.
Oh, her art injury.
Oh, yeah, she got snatched up.
Yep.
Your army will arrive.
An hour?
Ooh. Maintain
Wait, whose
what,
archer is
bitch? Oh.
She said fire burn was that spell.
Oh, got a blast.
Where are these enemies?
Oh my god, oh, Jesus.
R.I.P. the Tigress. Yo.
Dude, Lord Zod he's strong as fuck, dude.
sorceress, but I can taste your mind.
Magician versus alien fight?
Isn't family.
Nah, he's not going to be fixed until old girl show up.
Yeah, McGann. Gonna brain blast him.
Brain blast.
Commercial! Oh, I don't want commercial.
Commercial. I wish they might.
Is Danny still in here? He is.
He's
Wow.
alive.
Everyone's favorite Teen Titan.
Oh, he's not safe.
Fire burn and eyeball something. Do they still get sun radiation at nighttime?
Probably not enough to like power them
Yeah.
up. Hey, we got
All right.
superpowers.
2 motherfuckers. Oh, here it is.
Yes.
Get his ass again.
Yeah, fix him.
You don't understand.
His burned eyebrow, yeah, it kills me. Look.
It's not true. Believe me. No matter what horrors you've been through, I still recognize
Cue the
you.
montage.
And I absolutely know. you
$5.
will
Are we gonna cut to them fucking or
never- Let me
Hello?
show you who you
What?
are.
Oh,
the OGs?
give me my $5. Give me my $5. Give me my $5.
Listen, I wasn't taking that bet.
Oh
Oh, there was
my
Wally. There was a
God.
Wally glimpse. Wally appeared in the final episode of Young Justice.
It's not enough. That's awesome. This is how we started the season. This is how we end the season.
Yep. Full half circle, like that archway.
Not the half circle. Baby.
Hi.
Hi.
This eye is magically out of my
Nah, Zatanna.
Nah, Zatanna. It really
Nah,
ain't.
Zatanna.
It really
Unlock
ain't, girl.
your true power.
Ain't nothing magically out of your league, girl.
You will die for that.
No, she won't.
Oh, she's just gonna help him.
Oh, okay.
Or leave
Hero, healed thyself. Un-oompa loompa.
Oompa Loompa.
But you also saved me. So I'm
The
giving you
boys.
one chance.
Let's go.
Dude, father and son, brother and brother, let's fucking go.
Clearly learned nothing from your time together. And my history with the
Dude,
House of
House of L versus House of Zod, dude. This
I
is
am
it.
freaking out.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh, he cut him off.
Let's go. Nah.
Dude, this fight
oh,
is...
come on.
Honestly, this fight might be worth it the whole season.
Make me.
She said, please don't make me. Let's go. Unleash
She's
the
gonna
beast.
fuck her up. Oh my... Oh, what the fuck?
Nah, ain't no way. It's an illusion.
Nah, it's illusion.
Not
You're
the Mortal
Martian.
Kombat.
I know.
This world, it has made me a god.
She's in her mind. Yup, dude.
You'll have to go through me.
Oh! Yo!
Did she
Yo!
What did she just do to her? What did she just do?
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Heck yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother. Oh.
Alright, Giant Man. Relax. Told you everyone's favorite Teen Titan. Dude, this fucking fight, the House of L, the House of Zod.
All of these fights, except for that one. I don't really care about that one.
Yeah.
Loyalty to Earth and the people I love.
But this one?
Yeah. Dude, Superman versus
Hey.
Lord Zod, dude.
They're good, but not in sync. Let's go for the.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go. Combo wombo time.
You can smell Oh my god.
Let's go.
Dude, and him fighting with the House of Zod.
Holy
crest, too, on his
shit.
chest.
Hey, yo.
Oh yeah, get your man McGann, fuck him up.
Yo. She's
this fight
just
too, over
grabbing everybody. I'm gonna put the paws on you, bro.
Yup.
West maneuver?
Yeah, send their asses back. Where's Rocket though?
Oh shit.
Nice, nice, good fucking move.
Hey yo.
That's Rocket's bubble.
Let's go.
She got what? Where did she
Wait,
get?
where did she? Oh.
Dude, McGann sucked this girl's power out of here. That was crazy.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Superman versus Zod at the end.
General, should have waited for your troops, and you should have learned on Krypton. Never mess with the.
Hell yeah. For my fucking familia is what he said.
Got a blast.
You gonna let him get away? Get his ass.
Oh
Wow.
shit.
The Flash is
Hey, come on. There
Squad,
she
let's
is.
go.
We got a Wonder Girl. Let's go.
yeah, one Wonder Girl.
One Wonder Girl.
Dude, that fight was nuts.
That, with lore on the loose in a time sphere, we're right back.
I feel like they could have got him. Maybe that's just me. Oh,
Jesus?
who this? Oh, the sun.
Oh, it's just
the sun. Who is it? Oh, the sun.
Hey, Beast Boy,
Hey,
Stargirl.
Stargirl. I gotta finish the that live action show. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta finish season 2.
But we found him alive.
I knew it.
He has a little Superman curl. You see it?
Yeah.
Actually, I've decided to go back to being Marie Morse.
Marie Morse.
Uh-oh.
That's my name.
All right, we got the Arrow fam, Violet and Harper together.
Okay.
Oh, fucking Zatanna's dad is here.
About something.
Let's go.
We're all here.
Oh, Justice League conversation.
Wonderfully.
Wait, what are we?
And again,
What are we doing here, Black Canary?
souls that Andy,
What are we doing?
Well, to put it
What are we
simply,
doing?
We need more than the all-purpose room at the youth center can provide. We need a place where our people can go to escape the life for a day, a week.
Are they making the sanctuary?
Somewhere,
I think
They
so.
better not, dude. They better
somewhere
not.
where they can receive treatment. A sanctuary.
Oh my! Get out of here! Don't even. Just skip it. If you guys know the sanctuary, Heroes in Crisis is where it came from, and it was not a good book.
Look. All right.
They might do it well though. Maybe they might do it well. It's a good idea, and if they do it well, I'll say that. I'll look forward to
It's got a good build up to it.
that. Yes.
And this show hasn't let. Okay, buzz cut.
Who?
We cannot leave the
Fucking Superboy,
that-
dog.
Phantom Zone forever. All
Superboy?
Connor, you got the buzz cut.
While the league,
Okay, Rocket.
Okay.
Okay.
She be dressing.
Is that Starro?
Oh,
we haven't played
shit.
Van Savage in a hot minute, dude.
Oh,
They scooped him up.
shit. Yo.
They scooped him
They
up.
scooped them all.
She got to his vault,
Oh, you
and he's helping. Well, shout out to Metron.
Metron.
Spoilers here too. Did he set like a virus in the thing
Oh boy.
6 months earlier? He sent him back to when Superboy died.
damnation. Where's this machine?
If there's one thing Metron gonna do,
But what's he experimenting?
I know exactly.
he gonna get his revenge, dog.
Oh my God! What the? Oh. Oh. That was his fucking shadow. Oh my god. That was his shadow.
Yo! Yo!
Dude, Metron is a fucking ruthless.
If there's one thing Metron gonna do, is get his revenge.
I swear I will raise this child.
Oh, so
Uh-oh.
so he's back.
I mean, yeah.
Dax.
Oh, shit.
All right, well, Daxamites are coming next season.
Brainy!
Brainiac
Oh
5,
my
let's
God.
go!
I thought we were
What's-
too far out of our old timeline.
Brainiac 5, the lad.
Quite the contrary. I calculate a 99.84% likelihood that
I like that voice.
Me too.
Look at the squad.
Let's go!
Is it sad that I was going through naming everyone in my head? What a fucking nerd I am, dude.
I mean, it's okay.
I'm glad we get to see everybody, at least for a few minutes.
Hey!
Oh, look, Steph and Tim are back together.
Okay. You know who's not back together?
All right.
Wally and Artemis.
Lois got some fucking guns, dude. See that shit?
Yeah.
Icicle Jr., that's actually really cute. Icicle Jr. being there.
Mm-hmm.
Still, before the next supervillain attacks.
I was just thinking, what if Villa just attacks right now?
No, that's Dick and Starfire's wedding.
Is that John?
Ah,
Yeah.
my heart.
Yeah, Dick and Starfire, 100%.
But your purity of spirit taught me what true love and commitment.
Is it sad that Wally and Artemis never got this moment?
With this ring, to love, honor, and cherish you.
Just cope you with the pain, you know?
Shut your ass.
You may kiss the bride.
La 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 la. You got to kiss the girl.
All right.
What's the problem?
That's
though?
it. That's nothing else ever again. Oh, we did get a second Wonder Girl.
We.
Donna,
Oh my.
Donna Troy was sitting there for 2 seconds in the
True.
rose. Oh!
Oh shit.
Lord Darkseid.
Lord
It is
Darkseid.
my Granny Goodness's 2 newest recruits.
Whomst.
The first, Black.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's where she went.
Ah,
Her mentor and all.
she
an idea with the
really,
second
she
person.
really just went left, huh?
I have an idea for the second person.
Kryptonian.
Yep.
Captured by the
What do you mean by that?
turned over to Apocalypse
Nah.
as tribute.
Ain't no way, dog.
Decades ago, she was sent to the
If it's who I
Phantom
think it
Zone
is.
under
Ain't no way, dog.
This
You're.
Ain't no way, dog. Ain't. Turn it off. I gotta go. I gotta fucking go. Ain't no way. This is where she's been. She was in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was in the Phantom Zone the whole time.
Oh my god. Ain't no way, dog. So they can get Supergirl from the Phantom Zone, but not.
So that was when I talked about spoilers last week. That was a screenshot I saw. It was Mary and Supergirl.
I am literally screaming without the S. I cannot.
Well,
They better announce season 5, or I'm going to drive to the White House. And
if that isn't the most setup to a season that hasn't been announced yet, I don't know what is.
yo, honestly, they could have just left it. Like that would have been like a cool little caveat. Like if I would have never known that was their intentions for season 5, and season 5 was never announced, I'd be okay, you know.
Yeah,
but
like
now,
if they
like
ended
if
it, yeah, it's.
But now, if they don't come out with season 5, I'm literally driving to the White House, speaking to the president, and telling him to reinstate this show. Okay, it needs to happen. We need season 5. We finally got Supergirl. We finally got her, sort of, kind of.
If you guys haven't read Superman, Batman, Public Enemy, or watched the movie of it, Superman, Batman, Apocalypse, go ahead and
Do it.
read those, watch those. They're actually really good movies. If you do want to know about what happens to Supergirl, if you don't want to know, and maybe a season 5, you don't have to watch it. But there is a lot of setup here for a season that has not been announced or confirmed or anything.
There was so much, and they kind of left it open-ended for the Legion as well, even though they got transplanted back into their timeline. We saw the setup of their characters, basically.
Yeah.
Because we saw them going to Daxam. We saw the White Martians getting their own planet, which is the home world of What's his
Changeling?
name? No, Changeling was the wrong name.
Oh, that was Beast Boy. Yeah, it was.
I can never remember his name.
Look him up. There's a lot that happened in this episode, actually.
But there's a lot that happened. It was such a good finale. The fights in this episode were next level. Yes. So like you kind of see how he comes to be, because the White Martians have the whole shape shifting. So it's a really cool setup, and it's a nod to the Legion as well. Even if like nothing comes out of those plot points right away, what they lead to down the road because of the Legion being in this season. So even if this is the last season, you know where those plot points lead, So I wouldn't be so upset if we didn't get to see those come to fruition. But this whole Supergirl thing, I'm very upset. I need a season 5.
Go ahead.
I was just saying I need a season 5, if not specifically just for that plot point.
Yeah. So there's a couple things I want to talk about this finale, and then we'll talk about the season as a whole. So the first thing, I had that initial reaction of like, if this is a sanctuary, they should skip it. The reason I said that was because there was a book that came out called Heroes in Crisis, which had an amazing concept, by the way. Great concept of the sanctuary, like Black Canary was talking about. But then there were some things that were done in there that were just very weird, and so I ended up just being like, all right, like I'm not gonna finish the rest of this. I kind of read the synopsis.
Yeah, I
read the first 6 issues, I want to say.
Okay.
But if they do it a certain way, it could actually be done really well. It's a very cool concept.
Explain for people who may not have.
So basically what happens is, like Black Canary was saying, they create a sanctuary of for heroes to go to when they want to take some time away and they need help, whatever. And so kind of a thing that happens a lot in that book is there's like these, well, it starts off like there's a big murder. It's a murder scene.
Okay.
Like I forgot, I think it's Harley that shows up and Booster Gold. They show up and everyone's dead and trying to figure out. Spoiler for Heroes in Crisis. Big spoiler here. Later on down the line, it's revealed that Wally was the killer, but it was like a different version of him that came back in time, and this was just after Wally came back to the comics after being for so long. And so there was just a lot of stuff that happened of things. There was one point in the comic where Harley Quinn gets away from Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman in a small room.
Not a small room. Oh.
So there's just a lot that happens. I don't think it's like I never think anything's a horrible book. I just don't think it's not like if they adapt it 1-to-1, which I don't think they will. Again, that was just my initial reaction.
Yeah.
But the concept of the sanctuary, and if they do eventually go and at least adapt, there's a murder scene trying to figure out who goes. I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
And maybe now that I'm saying this, maybe that's going to be their way of trying to bring Wally back. That like he did it, but I don't know. It's just
maybe
there's a lot of. There's some high points, but there's a lot of low points in there. The cool thing I liked about it is there were points in the comic where they would have like these talking head moments where like if they're in there, they're kind of giving their confessional because it's like a therapy thing.
Yeah.
And so there was some cool stuff. They did it with a lot of characters. Some of the characters were kind of weird when they had their confessional, but overall, I think, again, that was just my initial reaction of like, fuck Heroes in Crisis, but I think it can be done well.
Yeah.
I think the idea of a sanctuary, and if they go down the route, I think it could be a good idea. But yeah, I'm curious if there is a season 5, what's going to be the main plot? Is it going to be Supergirl? Is it going to be Sanctuary? Is it going to be this Ursa stuff, which she's gone with the Eye of Ekron? Like, what's it going to be?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know that we'll see Ursa again. I think that may have just been set up to kind of show what happens. I mean, we might see her again, but I don't know that they would touch on it next season, because this show is notorious for like introducing plot points, then having a whole nother season, then coming back to a plot point. Yeah. So like if we do see Ursa again, I don't think it'll be right away. But also with them not knowing if season 5 is happening, they may go ahead and jump right into it, because if season 5 is not promised now and we do get it, might be the last one if it happens. So they might just kind of try to tie up everything. I can't imagine they'd be like, I can imagine they'd be like, well, we got season 5. Let's just leave it open-ended because, maybe we can get them to get season 6 as well. Because if they do that, I'm punching. I'm swinging.
Like they set up so much. They set up the Sanctuary. They set up Supergirl. They set up Daxamites. They set up McGann's brother on the planet like you mentioned.
Yeah.
There's just a lot that they set up here.
There is.
And I know some of you guys in the comments, you mentioned that the writer of this show, I think his name is Greg Weisman. That's kind of how he does his TV shows or his stories. He kind of leaves stuff open-ended.
Yeah.
It's one thing to leave things open-ended. It's another thing to specifically set things up. Like Black Mary and Supergirl are setups. Like those are setups.
Yeah, I believe so too. Like I said, because like the Daxamite and Ursa.
Yeah, that could just be like
that's open-ended because we already kind of know how that plot folds out thanks to the Legion being in this season. But like you said, like the Supergirl, the Sanctuary, the Sanctuary could kind of be open-ended as well. Because
honestly, the more I think about the Sanctuary, I think it could be a good idea. I think this show could handle it well.
I believe so as well. But like I said, it could be open-ended as well because for casual viewers, people that don't know about the Sanctuary, it was just kind of, it closed Garfield's arc. We saw him dealing with these stressful situations, and Black Canary comes out on the other side of it with, hey, we need a better plan in motion. And so yes, she dropped the name Sanctuary, which is kind of like an Easter egg for people who do read the comics,
open-ended.
But it can be open-ended. But
Supergirl
and Black Mary, that's going to be something.
Do you not like that story with Supergirl with Darkseid thing? Are you not a big fan of it?
No, I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. And I'm really excited to see the character in this universe and to see how they're going to spin it, so I do want to see more. And like we had not heard anything about Supergirl other than the brief mention of her earlier in this season.
She was somewhere in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, exactly. So for them to go so long without mentioning her, we drop a little Easter egg of her in the earlier in the season, but we don't really expect anything to come of that. I mean, we're just, and then for them to go the whole episode and the credits and then be like, oh, by the way, she's actually here in this universe. I feel like
100%.
It's a setup. That is the only plot point that I feel like is a setup. If that wasn't in this episode, I would have been like, okay, like I'm satisfied. Like this finale was phenomenal. This whole season was phenomenal, except for that Markovia bit.
I told you, no Markovia the rest of the season. I'm pulling up the showrunner's Twitter right now, but keep talking. Go ahead. I'm seeing if he said anything.
But like I said, without the Supergirl bit, this would have been a perfect series finale. Like there are loose ends, but it's open-ended. It's up to your interpretation because we've heard all of the other details. But to add the Supergirl bit, I feel like that's just kind of a slap in the face if nothing comes to fruition. And I know that's up to about 30 people.
Like obviously, like that's above the showrunner's pay grade. Like I'm sure they put that in there because they want to.
They want to show you, and they want to show the executives where the show is headed. Which,
but Mr. Discovery says no, and then it's like, all right.
So like I understand if nothing comes of it, but like I feel like if they would have left it out, I would have been satisfied that being the series finale. If that is what happens.
If this is the final episode that we ever see of Young Justice, I think overall the episode was solid. Those fights were crazy.
Yes. Shout out to them finally unleashing Megan. I've been waiting.
Yeah, she like the way she got rid of her with the Eye of Ekron power, that was crazy.
She said
I pulled up his name is Greg Weisman. I pulled up his Twitter. Because he's been replying to people all day because of the finale.
Yeah.
Someone said season 5, please, and he put hashtag not up to me.
Yeah.
Like I think he's been saying that pretty much all season. Like it's not his choice.
Yeah. Which is understandable.
Also, here's a perfect example. So someone just replied to him. Someone because he put a post up. He said now on HBO Max, and I'll put this on screen too. He said the Young Justice Phantoms finale, and he tagged all the voice actors with some cool art, by the way. Someone replied. This goes back to the sanctuary idea, and this might have a better explanation because again, I only read the first 6 issues. I read synopsis of the remaining one.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Please, for the love of God, walk back the heroes in crisis idea. That story was so harmful in its depictions of mental health, women, black characters, and general DC universe as a whole. It's not worth adapting or trying to redeem." Someone else said, "I'm hoping the idea is to redeem the concept," which the concept I think is good. They said, making an actual place of healing instead of that shit it was in the comics.
Yeah.
And then the showrunner replied to, that person said, "I think everything about heroes in crisis is irredeemable. Heroes getting mental health support is great, but the word sanctuary made me physically," okay, that being dramatic. They said physical ill. "Even that tiny thing is too much inspiration to take from heroes in crisis." And then he replied, he said, "I literally put it in there to scare you," because this person was like, "It made me feel physically ill." But I agree with this initial person that as a concept, I think it's amazing. But there was just a lot of issues with it, like this person laid out, of how they adapted some things of mental health and certain characters. But again, they never really adapt things one-to-one. So I think if they do get a season 5, if there is some sanctuary in there, I think, and I have faith in the showrunners that they're going to adapt it correctly. Because at least so far, in terms of other aspects of LGBT issues, minority issues, like anything like that, they've been handling it somewhat well. So I would hope and especially with mental health with Guard this season, I think they can probably do a pretty good job with it.
Yeah, this season I feel like they did a very wonderful job depicting mental health in this season from every end of the spectrum. And also with, like you said, LGBTQ, I felt like there was a lot more representation this season that was kind of glanced over in previous seasons. So I feel like if the show does continue, they definitely are headed in the right direction to handle it well. It's still, handled with care, but I feel like it's in good hands if it does kind of go down that route.
I'll say this. I love the finale. I think we've already discussed before of things we would have done different with the season. And just touching on, because we don't want to make this a super long video. I think overall I enjoyed the season. There was some highlight individual moments for me. The only things that I had with the season we've already talked about, just like episode placement here and there. But I still had fun. I thought this was a great season. I know a lot of people probably fell off of it, but the reason I bring that up is because, again, I'm just going through his Twitter right now. Someone was mentioning to him, they were like, "Oh, the show lost a lot of fans with season 3 and 4. And then he replied, he goes, "Actually, no." Again, this is the showrunner of the show. He says, "We have a much larger audience numerically in season 4 than in any prior season." He said, "Our hate watchers alone probably top our season 1 and 2 numbers."
Honestly, he's not wrong.
But yeah, he's just, if you guys want to go to his Twitter, I'll put it on screen, but he's just replying to fans all day. I think he does a pretty good job of talking to fans and stuff like that. There's even some stuff in here about people talking about the difference between open-ended versus cliffhangers and stuff like that. Yeah. Again, a lot of the stuff in here is open-ended, which again, E and I have said we're fine with, but that Supergirl Black Mary stuff, it's like, okay, now we want a season 5. Like, let's get it,
Yeah.
So
I definitely enjoyed this season. I would not hate if they kept the same kind of storytelling as they did this season with the smaller arcs. Yeah. While I think the earlier arcs were, not my favorite. Tigress's arc, while it was good, it didn't hold my attention like Zatanna's arc or like Dick's arc. But
that reminds me, no Jason Todd this season still.
No Jason Todd. Wally, one day.
No Wally. 2 full seasons, no
but
Wally.
I really enjoyed the arc storytelling. So I would not be opposed if they kept that kind of storytelling if we do get a season 5. I hope they continue to focus on the team. Maybe we can tickle some buttholes and get some spin-offs going of the Justice League as well.
Hello? Speaking of tickling buttholes, did you see how puckered up my butthole got when the Justice League was just having that conversation. On the patio. Like,
I heard you got very.
I was so excited. I love the Justice. I'm just saying, give us a Justice League spinoff show. Even though this was technically a spinoff of Justice, it was the whole thing, but
technically,
great fights this episode.
Great fights
in terms of what this season set up. I liked it.
Yeah.
Season 5 win. It's
exactly.
And we have DC fandom, what, in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? October, right?
October.
So DC fandom's in October.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, actually, they may not be doing DC fandom this year.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, so we don't know.
When would they announce it? Maybe Comic-Con they would announce it? Comic-Con's next month.
We'll see. I hope.
Well, I enjoyed the season. Any final thoughts on the season? Any other... I know you just kind of went over some standouts, but anything else you want to mention?
No, that's about it. I do hope it gets a season 5. I thoroughly enjoyed this season. I think it was like he said, their strongest season. So I'm really excited for more if it comes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Again, just to be clear, I think if they adapt Heroes in Crisis concept, I'm all for that. Obviously not 1-to-1. Some standout arcs for me. Zatanna was a cool arc, but she didn't get her time to shine until Dick's arc. Dick's arc was great. Pretty much all the arcs when we came back from break were dope.
Yes,
I liked all of those. And God, when House of Zod versus House of L in this last episode was
when Superboy and Superman were in sync. That was
he could spun him around,
and then friggin' McGann with the alley oop.
McGann, that was so good. But that's gonna be it for season 4 Young Justice. Thank you all for being on the ride with us this season. In terms of the rest of the channel or the rest of the year, Miss Marvel just came out. The Boys just came out. There's been some crazy shit happening. This month of June is gonna be kind of crazy as we kind of have some things planned and some travel plans and everything. So we're getting that worked out. Once we get that settled, we'll be back to it. But we are going to be setting up some stuff for Miss Marvel and the Boys. Possibly Umbrella Academy. We're trying to figure out what we want to do. Thank you guys again for watching and joining us on this first live reaction to a show. We did one to the Thor trailer.
Yes, live for
on
us,
this channel.
Not for you.
Yeah, live for us, not for you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And next time we'll see you will either be an episode of our main show or the next show that we're watching. One of those.
Or
maybe not. Maybe it'll be a surprise video that I haven't announced yet.
True.
Maybe.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Un-oompa loompa.